How funny would it be if an attorney created a marketing message on video that guaranteed that when his attorney goes into court on your matter, that he guarantees that he will be shaking hands with his opponent, whether it's on a status conference or for jury selection? You want to know what this is about? Come join me for a moment as I share with you an interesting look, a humorous look, at guarantees that lawyers can make, those they can't make, and ones that they will never make. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. I've been creating a whole series of videos talking about guarantees, having nothing whatsoever to do with a guarantee of an outcome or a particular result. So now imagine this scenario. A lawyer creates a marketing message designed to try and stand out from all of his colleagues and competitors. How funny would it be if he said, listen, we guarantee that when we send our attorneys into court on your matter for a status conference to let the court know what's happening on your case, that we guarantee that our attorneys are going to shake hands in a gentlemanly way with our opponents. And you're thinking, why would you ever do that? And more importantly, why would you ever make that guarantee? Well, here's something that might actually be eye-opening and you might not realize. Every time an attorney goes into court on a status conference, we have to try and find our adversary. Now, there may be an associate on the case. There may be a partner on the case, somebody that the attorney is not familiar with. We have to find our adversaries in court, and once we connect with our adversaries, then we let the court know that everybody on the case is there, and now we go to the bottom of the pile and wait until the court calls us. Now, how do we connect with our adversaries? We yell out the name of the case. Johnson versus Jones. Who's here on that case? So you hear people all the time yelling out the names of the cases. And when you find your adversary, you know what happens? You walk over to them, you introduce yourself, you stick out your hand, you say, hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. What's your name? And now they tell you their name. So you'd be surprised and you might wonder, why would you ever shake hands with your opponent? And the reality is, because you're being polite, you're being professional, you're going into court and telling the judge what's happening on the case. But more importantly, at the very beginning, you've got to connect with the adversary, find them, and then let the court know that everybody's there. A lot of litigants are very upset to learn that you would actually shake hands with the opposing attorney. But the reality is, it's done every single day, on every single case, in every single courthouse here in New York. So why do I share this quick perspective with you of a humorous look at a guarantee I don't think any lawyer would ever make in New York? I do it just to give you a different perspective of guarantees that attorneys can make and ones that they won't make. You know, I realize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit for an accident matter, for a medical malpractice matter, or even a wrongful death matter, and you've got legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a great day.